Hi, Stewart. How are you?
I'm fine, mate. How are you? It's very warm and sunny here in Port Slade.
It looks lovely in your garden.
Oh, yeah, it is. It is. It's looking very green. A lot of time on my hands at the moment, so doing a lot of gardening.
Yeah, and obviously we can't be together to do this interview for obvious reasons, the lockdown, and
Oh, yeah.
so we've chosen to do it over Zoom.
Hmm. Absolutely.
So, but it's nice that you're outside. So yeah, High Water, independent film that we've both been involved in. What did you most enjoy about the filming process?
Well, I enjoyed working with a lot of actors. It was quite a big cast. There was, yeah, some excellent actors in it, and people on working on the crew, all the locations we went to, all the lovely people that we met while filming it, and we filmed it over 6 months. So it was quite
Yeah,
a long stretch for a film like this, and yeah, it was just basically just being involved in something I really enjoyed. I loved the script and I loved the story that Vince was plunged into. He already
Uh,
had his dramas,
yeah.
and there were more.
It was a big cast in the end, wasn't it?
Yeah.
And we both met a lot of actors,
Hmm.
and there was a lot of big people from this area, from Brighton, involved in the project.
Yeah,
Um,
and
did
all
you?
over really.
Yeah, did you feel like you met a lot of people?
I think playing the lead in High Water
Yeah,
allowed me to actually, obviously I was in pretty much most of the scenes, and
yeah, you were, weren't you?
yeah, I mean, I got to meet so many great actors, um,
Yeah,
and crew as well. We just, yeah, it was just quite a joy coming to work. In weather very similar to this today.
yeah. Some of it was shot summer last year, wasn't it? And as you say, lots of different locations. Did you have a particular favourite out of all the locations that we visited?
Well,
Was there any
we
particular one, any that stood out
oh,
for you?
there were so many. I mean, obviously being tied up and gagged and locked in the boot of a Jaguar car was great. I mean, what a car to be tied up in. I think the most beautiful location and was the one where we're on the cliff tops, which is a sequence towards the very end of the film, but it was also
Yeah.
one of the last sequences we filmed as well. On the um, near the Seven Sisters, I think the cliff tops near Peacehaven,
Yes,
Saltbean.
yes, that's right.
We
On
had
the
the
cliff.
drone in the air. There was this big scene at the end, and I think that was fun. Beautiful countryside and surroundings, and but yeah, we had that lovely church in Kemp Town,
St
St
Mary's.
Andrews, St Mary's, St
Mary's,
Mary's.
yeah.
Beautiful church
That was
that was.
nice.
Yeah. Again, the weather was just like this, but it was a lovely. Yeah, it really brought you into the scene that we were doing at the time, whatever location we were in. It was like,
Yeah,
yeah, we were in the squat and we were in the flats, and we were on the seafront, and there was just quite a nice vibe about all
yeah.
the scenes and the locations.
Yeah, absolutely. And it was all shot on location. We didn't use any studio facilities or build any sets for this one, so they were all real locations. Um, well, since you've been shooting High Water, what have you been up to? Have you been involved in any films or plays?
So we shot filming High Water in November, so the weather had changed a bit by then. And I started work on a film about a guy who is a stripper, a male stripper, and he's yeah, it's quite deep. It's not just about me stripping. So I don't think people want to see that. But basically, that film started before Christmas and
Yeah,
then has had to stop with everything going on. So we've still got to finish that one, yeah. Mhm. And
okay.
also, I did a bit of filming just before we went into lockdown on a film where I'm playing a kind of government spy who's kind of infiltrating people who have got this technology from another planet, and I have to go in there guns blazing and be a bit tough. So these tough guy roles seem to be coming my way more often. I don't know
Sounds
how
good.
that
Is it what
happens.
science fiction comedy? Sounds like.
Mm, mm. Yeah, there's a hint of sci-fi. It's only a short film, very short film. But it was nice to do that just before this all happened. And
Yeah.
of course, at Christmas, I got to play the big man himself in red. which was fun.
In the Polar Express.
On the Polar Express.
Because I actually saw you in a play last summer, which was a Shakespeare play, The Merchant of Venice.
Ah, yeah, Merchant of Venice.
In Lewis Castle.
Oh, it's beautiful
which was
there.
very good.
Yeah, oh, that was...
So what do you prefer? Do you prefer stage work or film?
That's a good old question, that one. Both. You know, and this is no word of a lie, I do prefer both. I love the immediacy of theatre and all the crowd and the buzz at the time, and, you know, you have the different kind of structure of working, don't you? Because you're kind of working over a period of time and then putting the performances on, whereas film, which, you know, I've got into much more in the last 3 or 4 years, is, you know, you can go back and do it again straight away almost. But obviously then, you know, it's all sitting there getting post-produced, and then you can't see it and you don't know what people are going to think of it till much later on. So it's two different things, but I enjoy them both. Yeah, very much.
Absolutely. And I mean, this is the name of the game. We want to get this film finished so we can enjoy it and everyone else can enjoy it.
Yeah.
So this is the reason for the crowdfunding campaign. So yeah, big thanks to anyone that will contribute and help us.
Thank you. Yeah.
And there are even tickets available to the premiere. So we may all see you in the premiere.
Oh yes, and it's going to be a good premiere, I think.
Which I'd love to have at the Duke of York Cinema in Brighton. It's one of my favourite places. It's beautiful old cinema.
Yeah, that would be a great venue to have it. Yeah.
All right. Well.
But I mean, thank you, and you know, thank you for writing such a great part for me, and you know, and a great script, and you know, allowing me to work with some really great actors. I mean, I'm still in touch with pretty much all of them, and I've even worked with one of them's mother recently in a short sequence as well.
Yeah.
So yeah, goodness.
Yeah.
But no, it's been fun. I can't wait to see it.
Right, good. Thank you. Thanks for your time, Stuart. Take care.
Thank you. Cheers. Thank you.